Mr. Episode 102.
Episode 102 is here.
Mr. Joey and Mr. Mark are here for episode 102.
Yes.
This is the
POTL episode.
It's the POTL episode. You feel like, what's a POTL?
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Because a POTL is one of 3 townhouses that exist in the city of Toronto.
Yes. We're talking about why they fluctuate so much.
Yes.
And we get into the types of townhouses.
Types, styles, everything you've ever wanted to know about townhouses. You're going to learn in this episode.
Yep.
You're going to learn who one of the creators of Superman.
You're going to learn a lot of facts that you didn't realize you were going to learn.
If you stay tuned to the 42nd minute, I go deep on asteroids circulating our Earth. It is a fantastic listen. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about with asteroids, but we definitely know what we're talking about townhomes.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Welcome to the Toronto Livings Podcast, a conversation about all things Toronto with a focus on real estate, the culture, and of course, the food.
I'm Mark Savell.
And I'm Joey Virgilio.
And we're realtors with Sage Real Estate, working together as a Toronto Livings team with a focus on helping you buy better, sell higher, and of course, having a little bit of fun along the way. Hello, Joey.
Hello, Mark.
Episode 102.
Episode 102 is here.
Yeah.
We're getting into, townhouses.
Yeah, man. Every market update, we seem to talk about how townhouses are doing something weird with pricings.
Yeah.
So we figured let's dive a little bit deeper because they're kind of like the odd cousin in the family.
Yeah. There's specific variations about them that this makes sense. This episode makes sense because we're setting in some distinctions.
Yeah, we're gonna really explore what's up with that weird cousin.
Yes.
We're gonna hear their side of the story, and we're gonna end this understanding why townhomes are the way they are.
Yes.
When it comes to values in Toronto.
Yeah, averages and how much the fluctuation. 100%.
This is long overdue.
Yeah.
And so needed to be discussed about. Glad we're getting it in episode 102.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
Only took 102 episodes to
That's
get
it.
here.
Yeah. Well, let's start the week as we always do.
Yeah.
How was your week, Joey? Where did you eat?
I've got some stuff.
Got some stuff. Joey's got some stuff. All right.
For the last couple times we've done this, I'm like, where did I eat? What did I do? This time I got them lined up. Okay. So first off, I have to shout out Sushi Jam.
You did it.
We officially went to Sushi Jam.
Right on.
Yeah, and absolutely go there. It's the aesthetic holds up, the environment holds up, the people hold up, and the flavor holds up.
Right on.
It's really good bang for your buck. If you go there, I'm going to recommend you try a bento box.
Okay.
Because they do a great job at a bento box. Get the ribs. Okay. Short ribs because they're fall off the bone. We saw the owner there. He actually brought us a complimentary couple of things just to say thank you because we went to say thank him, and it was just a good experience overall.
For those first time tuning in, episode 101.
Yes.
Joey got help from the owner moving some stuff into
our unit.
Yeah. And he returned the favor by supporting local.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the chefs returned the favor by giving you.
It was just a big love fest.
It's a love fest. Yeah. I love it. Sushi Jen.
All
Come
day
for the
long.
sushi, stay for the love.
Absolutely. So Sushi Jen, check it out. There's one in Summerhill. There's one now Yonge and Eglinton area north of Eglinton.
Any rolls you would suggest?
Yes. I love the name of this roll. So there's the spider roll.
Okay. And
then Sushi Jen does the amazing spider roll. And it was incredible. Yeah.
Right.
It was incredible. Definitely worth the venture. They stack it with a bunch of, it was crispy, it almost was like crispy onion or something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
And just every crunch you bit into it, you got a new sense of flavor, and it was it just kept coming. It just kept coming.
Love it.
So totally worth it. I got to shout out. I think I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again.
Do it again.
And I'm going to mispronounce it because I always do.
It's all good.
Del Dogny.
Yeah. It rolls off the tongue.
Del Dogny.
What the heck is Del Dogny, Joey? Let me know.
Korean barbecue.
Okay.
We've been here before. This is the top Korean barbecue place. There's a billion that are side by side on Yonge Street if you start going towards North York.
Yeah, north of Shepherd. It's just
Korean
barbecue avenue.
100%. And these are you order your main meats and then they just give you everything.
Right on.
So you pick your couple. The waiters are super helpful and knowledgeable, so you can ask if you want to know what you're in for, but. You just pick I'll pick mine, you pick yours, and then they just give you the platter, and along with I think there's 5 sides that come with it.
Amazing.
It's a really good communal thing. They have their Korean beer that they have on special, so you have to ask for the daily. Absolutely go for it. It's a vibe and a half too. The aesthetic is like I'm into aesthetic lately. I don't know.
Who are you?
I'm so into the
100 episodes, Joey's the BOGO Uber King. Episode 101 forward, it's like fine dining only.
Oh, it was, and it was such a good. It's like they have the indoor outdoor type of situation, nice. And it's funny because the two have like a similar style, just atmosphere in general. Nice. Me and my buddy went. We ended up having a couple drinks and just like it felt so, even the attention to detail. We went downstairs to go to the bathroom, and it was like as you're even walking towards the downstairs, you're like, even down here they set it up properly. Yeah. They got things on display. You go into the men's bathroom, they have like, even though it's underground, they put like these trees that are lit up that you feel like you're not underground. Attention to detail all over the place. So well done. And then my last shout out, we have
another one.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Jesus.
And then we got more to talk about. But
subscribe to our Patreon for Joey's top 5.
Consider this the episode where I make up for all of the times that I didn't really have one.
Lay it on us. Where'd you go? Number 3.
La plume.
Le plume.
Le plume.
Love it. Russian?
No, French.
Okay.
La plume, the well. So I went to the well after it's been like I haven't been in forever.
Okay.
And
like, wait, you went to the well, like Tridel's the well?
Yeah.
And you ate at La Plume.
La plume.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you have at Le Plume?
French onion burger. First off, the service was amazing.
Right on.
They're really attentive and like, it was a nice thing. But I got the French onion burger. It was delicious. And it's exactly, it sounds like it's a French onion soup mixed with a burger.
Wow. Was it like a nice thick, like, French onion soup comes in that thick?
Yes.
Right?
So it had like an onion, like the sauteed onions, the layer of cheese on top. Really, really rich, but like, they did it well. So La Plume, if you're going to the well.
If you're in the well, try La Plume.
Yes, La Plume.
Right on.
Okay. I will settle at this point.
That's it?
Yes.
Nothing else?
Mark, please.
Well, thank you for setting the bar so extremely high.
How was your week? Where did you eat?
I had McDonald's at 12:30 a.m. on Tuesday. But it was the greatest McDonald's of my life. It was the greatest McDonald's of my life. Because I ate it after Game 7.
Oh.
Of the Toronto Blue Jays beating the Seattle Mariners.
I understand. So the flavor was extra.
I didn't taste anything.
Yeah.
It was just going in my mouth. Like, there was no concept of what was even happening. I've never been so emotionally rocked in my life. From Monday to Tuesday. I took a half day Tuesday.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a nap. I was like, it wasn't like a hangover. I was just emotionally
invested, man. Invested. You went to a game, though. You went to a game.
I went to a very painful 4 hours of my life that ended surprisingly well.
Yeah.
By now, everybody knows we're in the World Series.
Yeah.
Jays are there. They finally made it after 30 plus years of trying to be there. They're there. But that Monday game, it was 9:30 a.m. My buddy calls me up. He's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "No." I went to game 1. I was terrible luck. I went to game 7 for the Leafs. They lost. I'm the curse. I'm not going.
Yeah.
And he sent me these 3 paragraphs of like, you need to separate yourself from the outcome. Team will do what the team will do. You're not the reason of anything. I'm like, damn. Just on this philosophy advice itself, I have to go. So I'm like, let's do it. We spent $370, which on all things considered was probably the best ticket I've ever bought in my life.
Not for nothing. Also, compared to what I'm hearing the new tickets are going for, that's a steal.
That's next episode. We're gonna rant on those. That's a whole other bag of worms. But $350. We sat 2 rows from the top in front of the hotel. Like where, how they have the hotel in Skydo.
Yeah.
We sat. So we were top. We're as tops can be. And the vibe, the energy, the electricity was just phenomenal.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's so good.
Did you watch the game?
I didn't.
Okay, it's okay.
Yep.
No pressure.
Yeah.
We were losing up until the 7th inning. Okay, we were losing 3-1. Like, and I'm like, this is why I didn't want to come. I do affect the games.
Yeah.
I should not be here. And in the 5th inning, I had a moment where I said, I'm leaving. I went down to the concourse. I'm like, I'm leaving. I did. I had a moment. I'm like, it's me. I should not be here.
You lucked out that you didn't end up following the intuition.
I bought a beer.
That's what did it. Yeah,
I bought a beer.
Calm the nerves down.
You know what? Let's just ride it out. We've seen the Leafs lose in Game 7. What's another loss for you? Just be in the moment. And George Springer with the dinger. George Springer my voice is still like hoarse from Monday. It was just 5, 6, 7 days later. We lost our friggin' minds. The entire stadium, the energy, just the turn of events from we're not going to make it, loser city, this always happens to us, we never get nothing nice, to the 7th inning. And then after that, euphoria.
Yeah.
The entire stadium, we counted down every out. So you do high 6 and you use 6 fingers, then high 5, then high 4. And everyone's like, high 1, high 1. And we're like, hey, yeah, let's go. And when that last pitch was thrown, just energy.
I love it. Even I'm not a huge baseball fan, obviously.
Same,
but
let's be real here.
It's so I love when the city does come together like that. It's such a crazy good feeling.
Yes.
It's when everyone's just in the same community and everyone has that same excitement. It just pulls you into it. If you're surrounded by it, you're totally like involved by it.
I got completely ransacked by a shirtless drunk guy outside of the stadium, and I embraced it. I hugged his sweaty body. My buddy's like, you know that guy? I'm like, never met him in my life. Don't even know what he said to me. But you know what? We're going to the World Series. It doesn't matter. The vibes were just immaculate. Like the whole, like you're saying, just the camaraderie. Like we did it.
Yes.
We did it. We're just spectators who pay way more than tickets, but the team did it. And it feels so good. And so I went to this brand new McDonald's, Bathurst and Lakeshore. They already have a cracked front window.
I love it.
They've already roped off the seating area. This is going to be a very problematic location. But I ordered my Big Mac. And boy, did it taste good.
The sweetest Big Mac you've ever had.
The best Big Mac ever. I had my fries on the side. I ate it outside on a park bench. It was disgusting, and I loved every second of it.
That's the way to do it.
Loved it.
That's the way to do it.
But we're going to turn it around.
Okay.
I think this week I want to take you to Nobu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard. They have a brunch special from 11 a.m. to 2:30 every day where you can get all-you-can-eat sushi.
Don't test me with a good time.
You down to try it?
Yes, I'm down to try it.
We're going to put Nobu out of business. We're going to bring in the big guns.
I haven't done all you can eat sushi since high school, and we used to go like constantly, and it was a mission to get as much as humanly possible into your stomach. It's been a while.
Okay.
So I'm untrained at this point, but I'm ready for it.
Do you want a week to prep?
No, I'm ready anytime.
I was born ready. Like Vladimir Guerrero said, I was born ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
We got to try this. My TikTok has been, well, I'm finally off this summer that I turned pretty. It's now the other show that Adriana S is into, Nobody Wants This.
Yes.
So I'm this weird.
Oh, this is Nobody Wants This. This is Hot Rabbi.
Hot Rabbi. Yeah. I'm in the divergence from one teen rom to the next. And it's funny, like all this baseball, I don't have a single baseball thing in my Instagram feed. It's all just these two teenage shows.
With the World Series, but still.
Yeah, no, it's just the summer belly. And anyways, we're going to put Nobu back in my algorithm because I need to correct all this
let's do it.
bad energy that's coming my way. Yeah. All right, we're going to do it this week. But if you want to check it out yourself, it's $110 a person. I've spent a lot of time on their website. They have incredible rolls. It's a lot of their premium stuff. A little pricey, but hey, it's Nobu. What do you do?
It's all you can eat for the brunch, but yeah.
Sure.
So really, you just got to make it worth the money you're spending.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which we'll do. I feel very confident in that. So yeah, that was my week, man.
Love it.
And I'm not spending $4,200 to watch them play in the World Series.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm hearing crazy. I've been hearing a lot of crazy things lately.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
I'll take you to Nobu. I'll spend $110 and we'll gorge on that instead of spending it to watch the Jays at Skydome.
Speaking of crazy news, because yes, this is an incredible thing that happened with the Blue Jays. Did you hear what happened at Sneaky D's?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Blue Jays logo?
Yes. So hold on. First off,
oh yeah.
I am showing my support.
Yeah.
Just in a little bit of a different way.
Yeah.
And this is specifically because of the Sneaky D's situation that happened,
do it.
Which I'm supporting the baseball side of things.
Yeah.
This is, for those that don't know, this is the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team.
Right.
But this is my way of showing support to the Blue Jays.
Shout out JP for giving us these gorgeous hats.
100% shout out JP. But what happened with Sneaky D's is they did a post kind of advertising that they were going to be playing the game. It was a social media post, and they used pictures. I think it had players in it, or
The logo players.
Yeah, just the whole shebang. And they got us basically a cease and desist to say, don't use our stuff. We're so happy you're supporting us, but also let's get rid of that post, which I find so crazy that was even, why even have it as a conversation? Who's looking bad in that situation? We're a community that's like all coming together about this. One of our teams is actually making it somewhere that they haven't been in a long time. So this is my support, and that is also my news you can use.
I see both sides of that story though, because brands pay big money for the licensing rights to use the Jays logos, and that's its core value.
Right.
And so yeah, we're this is a historic time. but there's still laws.
Yeah.
You can't rip off, like, Super Bowl happens every year. You can't mention, I don't even know if I can mention Super Bowl on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
you
cut
always
this out.
see the big game.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this is something I didn't even realize was a thing.
The big game.
I figure if you're on this stage and you have fans that are willing to promote you, like, I figure that would be a thing that should just be welcomed. You know?
Well, so you know Kleenex, the brand Kleenex?
Yeah.
They risk losing the name Kleenex because it's become so used in popular culture that the brand is associated with the product.
Yeah.
And there is a time where then they lose the rights to Kleenex. Kleenex just becomes another word for tissue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Because we live in a stupid time.
That sounds ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. So I think there's this fear of, like, if everybody uses it, then there's no way to enforce the brand value.
Oh, that's so crazy to think about. Yeah.
It's, again, we live in a stupid time.
Yep.
Speaking of times, were you around for World Series 1 and 2, our first 2 wins?
Nope.
You were not. Born?
When did they happen?
92, 93.
Yes, I was around.
Okay, Baby Joey was around.
Baby Joy was around.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
fresh as a daisy.
That's probably why we won. Joey Energy. I was like 7, 8 years old, and I specifically remember the city having, like, maybe this is a Mandela effect and this never happened, but I think it did. We had banners all over the city.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you were a baby, so you would know.
My memory is just...
You were probably still in a diaper, so I don't expect you to remember this. But I specifically remember, like, downtown was baseball crazy.
Yeah.
They had, like, the red, white, and blue banners everywhere.
I love that.
I have beef with that because here we are again. This is the furthest any sports team's made it. We don't even have a watch party.
Yeah, nothing. There's
Like,
that. No.
No bird's nest. Like, hello, missed opportunity.
Bird's nest. That's a great move.
Yeah, thank you. It didn't take much to think about. But, like, what's going on? I don't know. I still feel like it's so underwhelming. We're in the World Series and, like, you hear about it.
Yeah.
But, like, everybody needs to hear about it.
Yeah, because we're a hockey nation. We're a hockey
But
place.
we were baseball 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, it happened.
Yeah.
Right? I think we're missing a golden opportunity to really ignite this city and fire us all up again.
I mean, it's this would be the moment. This would definitely be the moment for
100%.
it.
It's what we need. Should we maybe do a little bit of real estate talking for a quick second?
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
a revert. Yeah.
Just going to say this. We actually are in business still. We actually are still working. We're not just complete Blue Jay junkies. I've got an amazing lease on the market. 510 King Street East.
Yep.
Super sweet pockets, right in Corktown, super quiet. You're a hop, jump, and a jump and a skip away.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of that.
Hop, jump, and a skunk.
Hot scump and a jump.
Hop, skunk, and a jump away. That's what I sound like after I leave Lisbon Hotel because the cocktails are so good.
There we go.
But I've not been there today, so I should be talking a lot more clear. 510 King Street East. Incredible 1-bedroom. It's $2,200 a month. The big selling factor on this one is the massive 10-person terrace. You could have the wildest Jays watch party of your life.
There you go.
On this terrace.
Yeah.
For a lot less than tickets to the Sky Dome. $2,200 a month. So if you are looking for a really super unique, cool spot, get in touch with us. We'll definitely set it up. And I'm surprised this one's still on the market because it's a really good layout.
Yeah.
Good opportunity.
Yeah. And terraces and the outdoor space is so important these days.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for it. So like,
Yeah, I went there to go like do some tidying up, and I sat on that terrace for about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Just take it in the sun.
Actually, we were talking when you were
Yeah.
I'm just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on this terrace. It's absolutely fantastic. So 510 King Street East. Get in touch with us. We'll give you more details, but it's a really good place.
Love it.
We just reduced the price, so we're now at $2,200 a month.
Love it.
Yeah, cool. All right, Joey.
Meat
Potatoes.
and potatoes. Let's get into.
We gotta get a meat and potato shirt.
Oh, that is something we should do.
Yeah, that's
my
very
my
fitting.
ChatGPT knows me at this point. It knows that when I start talking about a main topic, it calls it the meat and potatoes. I don't even prompt it to do that at this point. It's just like, oh, here's a meat and potatoes of what you want to be.
Incredibly efficient and equally scary. I love it.
Okay, so we're going to get into towns and the reason the prices fluctuate and they all kind of get combined. And there's basically this is where we're going to start off. Freehold towns, condo towns, and what's known as POTL.
POTL. I love that word so much. POTL. This makes no sense to you now, but in like 25 minutes, you're going to be a whiz in all these things we're talking about.
Yeah.
And Joey just laid out the 3 different styles of townhomes we have in the city.
Yep.
And also part of the reason why we have so much fluctuation in prices. Because in that one category, we have a freehold option, we have a condo option, and we have this really weird in-between option that very little people know about.
Yes.
But Through the years, we've become experts in dealing with these types of properties, this POTL.
POTL, yes.
POTL.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
POTL.
POTL?
POTL.
That sounds very Le Plume. Of
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's Le Plume.
It should be on their menu.
Yeah.
Would you like a POTL burger?
Hey, not bad.
$1 million idea.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a really good kind of intro. So we're going to be talking about the 3 different types of townhomes. We're going to get into what each one has,
Yes.
some of the pros, some of the cons.
Yeah, and the difference is if you're a purchaser and you're going into this, you want to know what your benefits and what your, I guess, like what your expenses could be.
Yeah.
What your responsibilities look like. And just what makes them worth what over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the value of some more than the other? And like that will explain the swings. And if you don't listen to every episode, shame on you. If you do, thanks for listening. Share with your friend.
Like and
Give us a
subscribe.
like and subscribe. All that stuff that YouTubers are supposed to say and do. But every month we do a market recap, and we've this year specifically,
Yeah.
we really scratch our head because we've seen the values of townhomes go from over $1 million to like high 8s, low 900s a month, and we're always like, what is going on?
Yeah, and it's like literally a month over month stat.
Yeah.
It's not like it just gradually goes there throughout the year.
That's
it's
right.
like all of a sudden from February to March, it's just like boom, you went over $1 million.
$100,000 swing.
Back down to 800,000,
Yeah.
900 or 900,000
Yeah.
in around that pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. The fluctuation is nuts, and we always every time we mention it, we're like, God, towns are weird.
What are you
Towns
guys
weird."
doing? Yeah. So they're, we understand them a little bit more now. We understand why they're weird.
Yes.
Their weirdness is not that weird in the end of it all.
Yeah.
So let's maybe start with the Freehold townhouse.
Yeah.
Because that is probably the townhouse you would aspire to own.
Yes.
Our good friend Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City.
Yes, our good friend.
Our
yeah.
good friend.
She made it to our 100th episode.
Episode 100.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You got to check it out if you've not seen it yet. The list is immaculate. Sarah Jessica Parker lived in, actually don't know if this is factual, but there was brownstones in Sex and the City.
Yeah.
I don't know if she lived in one.
Yeah.
She probably did.
Probably, it sounds right.
But if you think of your quintessential New York brownstone, the Freehold townhome is is kind of the image we want you to kind of conjure up and think of when we talk about this.
Yeah.
They're very popular if you drive down Dovercourt, right in Old Toronto, like the downtown core.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of those houses all lined up.
Queen West has a good chunk of them. Yep.
West End, very big on that. And that is your quintessential Freehold townhouse.
Yeah. What is a freehold townhouse? I think this is the closest thing to a detached in terms of what ownership looks like.
For ownership, right. So style and ownership are the two real things you got to wrap your head around when we're talking about this.
This is a really big piece of it. That's a good thing to point out. It is the type of ownership you're getting with these 3 different things, which also change the value in what you're buying.
Right.
This is you own the property, the actual structure itself, and then you also own the land underneath it. You have the most autonomy of what you can do with the place.
Great use of word autonomy.
Thank you.
I like that. Man, after La Plume, this guy's
feeling it.
Wow.
Feeling it.
Jeez, I got to step my game up. You hit it right on. So you got no condo board. There's no management fee. You want to change the color of your door to hot pink, be my
Go for
guest,
it.
go
Yeah.
nuts. Whereas in some of the other styles we're going to talk about, there are a few more restrictions. So you are also responsible to handle everything with the house.
Mm-hmm.
Lawn care, snow removal, repairs. There's no reserve fund.
Yeah.
These act very much like a semi and a detached in terms of what your responsibilities are.
Yeah.
They're also the most sought after of all the townhomes for that reason.
Yeah, you're buying your structure. You're officially buying something that, and yes, you do have to plan for those maintenance. Like you don't have that cushion of a reserve fund sitting on the side for
right.
whenever you need new windows or if you need any exterior work that happens. This is all your responsibility from top to bottom. So you get your freedom, you get your premium price point because of what you're buying, and then you also have that responsibility in that you're taking care of that whole thing, right?
Yeah, and like the amazing Spider-Man Peter Parker said, with great freedom comes great cost.
Yes.
He didn't say exactly that.
It was close enough.
That's
though.
my spin
That's
on
what
it.
I remember.
Yeah, something like that. Peter Parker, the realtor Spider-Man, that's what he would have said.
Yeah.
So just know that when you're looking for these styles of homes, there's not a lot to choose from in the city. I'll say that right off the hop. You
Yeah.
are kind of limited, and you either have the super old, 100-year-old built townhouse style, or the newer built, even more expensive.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah.
So you are going to pay a premium to be in these things, as we've said a few times, but these are also the most desirable. So when it comes time to sell, you're definitely going to benefit from that as well.
Totally. Yeah. Condo towns.
Okay, so
there's the distinction we should make right off the hop.
Do it.
So condo townhouses are one thing, and then there's stacked condo townhouses.
Right. So the ownership style,
Yeah.
what Joey's saying is condo townhouse.
Yep.
But the architectural style is a stacked townhouse.
Yes.
And this is also very common downtown.
Yep.
Think Liberty Village, Joe Shuster Way. Do you know who Joe Shuster was?
I do not.
You ready to have your mind blown?
I've gotten plenty of parking tickets on Joe Shuster, so please, I would like to know who this man is.
Okay, he is the co-creator of Clark Kent, aka Superman.
What?
Yes.
Was he Canadian? He was a Canadian guy?
Damn right.
I did not know this.
News you can use.
That is great news you could use.
Joe Shuster was the co-creator of Superman.
Okay.
A lot of lawsuits ensued as to who creatively did own the rights to it for good reason, because there's probably a lot of money involved in that. But yeah, fun fact, Joe Shuster from Joe Shuster Way, just off of Dufferin Street, is the co-creator of Superman.
I feel less bad about my parking tickets and a little more respect for Joe Shuster.
You got the kryptonite, buddy. But if you're driving ever down that street and you want to see some Superman heritage, definitely check it out. Those townhomes are the stacked condo townhomes that we're referring to in this example.
Yeah, and obviously it is what it sounds like. It's you as a unit owner. You're now a unit owner, and you might have somebody below you. You might have somebody above you. It's officially a townhouse, but also that is stacked.
Yes.
They usually have multiple floors, right? It's usually a 2-floor type of thing, but you do have somebody above or below you.
You have condo fees?
You have maintenance fees. Yep. Yeah, that's another big one. And this is another one which makes this group more affordable by sometimes like $200,000, $300,000.
Very much agreed.
So you can get your maintenance fees are, typically speaking, they're less than if you were just to buy a condo unit.
Yes.
Because you're sharing a lot less, and your common elements are a lot less to take care of. Mm-hmm. But it is a maintenance fee that you have to consider.
This is a quintessential, like, you have a 1-bedroom, your partner has a 1-bedroom, you want to sell it off, you're not ready to get into the detached semi-market, the freehold townhomes a little bit out of reach. The stacked condo gives you the space you need at a much more affordable price.
Yep.
Location is usually in really good areas of the city. You're very central, but it does act like your high-rise condo in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Most of them, you do not get the amenities that you'd get in the condo, but you get the space.
Yeah. And I will say, actually, didn't point that out. Some of them you do. Some of them are of them are stacked condos that are attached to condo buildings, and you get to use your fob to get into the main condo, like the actual high rise, and use those amenities, which is attributes to your maintenance fee. You also have a reserve fund.
Yes, you do.
There's a reason I'm bringing this up, but it's not just because it sounds nice to have a reserve fund. It's your exterior. A lot of your exterior stuff is usually covered by your condominium board.
Roofs, windows, doors.
Yep.
Which also means you have very little control over colors of those things.
Yes.
So if your heart is set on jet black window frames, you're probably not going to get that in a stacked condo townhouse.
Yep.
You have to just go with the flow, whatever they decide.
It's going to look uniform, and they're going to do it their way, and that just is what it is.
Yep.
Less control, but more affordable.
Mm-hmm. More space.
More space.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll have things like big balconies. Like you see a lot of stacked condos that have they're lower units, and they have a big patio that kind of
terrace.
Sits on, a little terrace.
Yeah.
So if you have a dog or something like that, there's no elevators. Obviously, we'll talk about that. But
or they have the rooftop terrace. Like each unit will have, the upper units tend to have their own little space up top.
Yeah. So there's definitely some benefits to it, but yes, you don't have the same type of freedom and choice that you do if you were, and you have a condo board to go through, period, right?
Correct.
Even on the interior stuff,
you
still have a condo board now to go through instead of just city permits.
That's right. I will say a little bit of a negative or something to keep in mind is that I think almost every stacked townhouse I've been into is a wood frame construction. And just by design, the sound seems to travel a lot more in wood frame construction than some of the more concrete poured condo units or the high rises that we see. Sound doesn't travel as much through that, but with wood frame, if you're a very light sleeper or if you're a loud partier and you want to crank that AC/DC up, you might want to consider if that is the right place to live, because sound is definitely a big consideration. Even just people walking above and below you, you hear that far more than you do in a condo.
100%. There are some that are built with concrete. I find that, and maybe this is just the ones I've been to so far, but I find that the ones that are attached to those big condo buildings tend to do the townhouses in the same vein.
Okay. I got a really good example. 21 Grand Magazine is exactly that, where you have the high-rise condo, and then on the street behind, attached to that condo corp, is townhomes.
Yep.
They're not stacked. You own all 3 or 4 floors of it.
Yeah.
And it is, you're right, that is a concrete built.
Yeah. But a lot of times, you're right, the standalone ones that are kind of in their own neighborhoods and just do their own thing as stacked townhomes only, those are more often than not wood frame.
Yeah. Now, I want to just go back to this 21 Grand Magazine example. If you do find a full stack, like one whole townhouse to yourself, let's call it 3 floors, keep in mind that because you are part of the condo corp and you have 2,000 plus square feet, your maintenance fees reflects that of a 2,000 square foot condo.
Good point to bring up.
Yeah. So you'll often see that those ones sometimes take a little bit longer to sell because the fees are generally a lot higher.
Yes. Yeah.
But the trade-off is to get a detached house in that area, you're probably paying way north of $3 million.
Yep.
So if you can get in at 1.8, 1.5, 1.6, something in that range, the case can be made that maybe for 5 years this makes good sense for convenience.
Absolutely, yeah, and that makes sense because now your portion of maintenance is also helping that pool that's in the. So there's more things to take care of in general.
Underground parking, the roofs, all that fun stuff. But just keep in mind your maintenance fee is tied to your square footage, which generally results in much higher than you see in the stacked townhomes because their sizes are a little bit smaller.
Yeah, absolutely. There's more rules. Can I bring that up?
Yes, you can.
There's also it's not freehold, so you and the condo board now have rules that sometimes there's pet restrictions.
Yep.
Sometimes there's a no barbecue rule, but there's just more things to look out for. Your freedom in what you're buying is a little more honed in, and it's important to if you have dogs, if you have pets, it's important to look into that.
Consider that before making that move into it.
Yeah,
absolutely. And if you're easily bothered by neighbors with pets, be well aware that you will more than likely hear Yappy next door barking at some point in the night. That comes with the territory.
And just, sir, I'll bring this last point up in this vein. Status certificate.
Yes.
This is something that does apply if it wasn't kind of obvious. But and for those that don't know, a status certificate is the financial health of a condo board and how they're running their building.
Yeah.
So this is one of those moments when it would be appropriate, and you need to ask for this if this is something that you're looking to purchase.
Yeah, you definitely want to know where the reserve fund is, if there's plans to increase the maintenance fee. As we've mentioned in a podcast episode in the past, status certificates contain all that information.
Yep.
But the contrast is if you're looking at a freehold townhouse, that doesn't exist. All these rules, bylaws, condos, you don't need to worry about any of that because it's your house. You have complete control over what you do inside of it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good contrast. Okay, let's do the middle child, which is a hybrid of both.
Yes.
The POTL.
The POTL.
Do you know why I call it POTL?
No.
Okay. There's a basketball player on the Raptors called Jakob Poeltl.
Okay.
That's not his name. That's how it's pronounced by the Raptors announcer.
Okay.
And since I'm on a tear with useless facts, I'm going to give you another one. A Poeltl, when you say it, kind of sounds like a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings kind of an acronym.
Yep.
It stands for Parcel of Tied Land. And Herbie Kunn, who's the voice of the Raptors, and also the head chaplain of the CFL, the Toronto Argos, and the Raptors. He's a man of God.
Oh, what?
Yeah. The voice of the Raptors is also a man of God.
So, how do you, the amount of information
Do you have W5 when you were in school?
No, I don't even
Do you
know
what W5 is? No, it was like a Jeopardy for kids in grade school.
Oh, okay.
And you had to make the team. I never made the team, but I always got on the team because the teacher's like, you got so much useless crap in your head. So I never made it, but I was always on it. And I just retained stupid shit.
I love it.
Yeah, W5.
Joe Shuster. You know how many people I'm going to tell about Joe Shuster?
Tell him. We actually learned another fun fact from Mr. Larry Sage this week about Downsview Airport. Do you remember that fun fact?
Yes, actually. Yeah, go ahead.
So the de Havilland Airport, sorry for this digression. You're going to love when we get back to POTLs. But this is a really good one. The Downsview Airport at the north end of the city, de Havilland Airport at the moment, was chosen as that site because that is the highest topographical location of the city of Toronto.
Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, that's a really cool fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are so helpful when you're driving around the city and you're just like, hey, did you know?
Yeah, it is because it's interesting. You just take it with you. It's an easy little like nugget that you can use.
Just further reiterates we are not realtors, we're glorified tour guides. Who get paid to negotiate somehow, some way. Back to the POTLs. So Herbie Kung, the Raptors announcer, Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
He's going, Serge Ibaka. And so Jakob is Jakob POTL. So every time I'm showing one of these, I'm like, oh, Adriana S. I'm like, I'm showing some POTLs tonight. But it does stand for Parcel of Tied Land, and it is a good hybrid between a freehold and a condo townhouse.
Yes, yeah. Main reason, once again, we're going back to what type of ownership it is.
Yes.
So in this case, you own the structure. You own the land.
Like a freehold.
But there is something on the premises that the community chips in as a maintenance fee for.
Beautifully well said.
This could be stuff like private roads. This could be just like a landscape that's kind of like a community-driven landscape.
Yep.
It could be visitor parking.
Yep. Garbage pickup,
Snow
removal,
Yep.
all that fun stuff.
So your maintenance fee will exist.
Yeah.
It will be there, but it's not as aggressive. You'll have more freedom. You get that autonomy of what you can do with your
Yep.
place, and you just live in that you might have those perks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tying it to the Larry Sage fun fact of Downsview and de Havilland Airport, the most common example that you could find of this is at the new Downsview Park. I don't know if you've been there. That is one of the most low-key, coolest parts in the city right now, Downsview Park.
No, other than the show.
The show?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the Rogers Stadium.
Yeah, you know what? That's another huge bonus to that park. That park is low-key, like one of the most relaxing places to just still be in the city but feel like you're not in it.
Yeah.
They've got a beautiful pond. They've got trails. They've got hills. Kids are playing in the streets. It feels like our youth.
Love it.
And all the townhomes you see there, the majority of them, they actually have a bit of both. They have all three there, I should say.
Yeah.
They have freehold townhomes. They have POTLs, and they have the stacked towns all in one.
Oh, love it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a live to air from Downsview Park.
100%.
And just point out, this is exactly what Podcast 102 was about.
Love it.
Yeah. I should have made that connection earlier. Sorry about that.
We could have done this whole thing out there right
Yeah,
now.
we could have done. There's a beautiful hill. I'm working on a deal, as you know, at the moment in that area, and so I've been spending a lot of time out there. But me and Age went there during COVID. That was our nature hike area.
Yeah.
And then I went back early summer for a client that was currently renting and wanted to buy there, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
The style of the homes, the different layouts, it looks cookie cutter to the eye, but each unit is very unique on the inside.
Love it.
You got rooftop terraces, you've got backyard patio terraces, you have with the freeholds double car garages, backyards.
Nice.
You have this really, you have a skateboard park, you have a kids park.
Yeah.
Then you have the nature park.
Right.
It's really something.
Yeah. It's a big space. It's
Massive.
a huge space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do something out there.
We will, and there's even I've got some ideas for future episodes, but the city just this week announced a 30-year plan to redevelop the old air space because it's not going to be used anymore.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah,
Interesting.
So when I'm 70 and you're like 42.
Yeah.
Because Joey's a lot younger than me. It'll be done. And we can go see all the POTLs of Toronto.
That's fantastic. We'll take the Ontario line there.
Oh, zinger. Do you think Eglinton will be open?
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, man, this is a great episode. This might be my favorite. All right, let's tell the people at POTL. You touched a lot upon it. Think of it as just the hybrid.
Yep.
You did mention maintenance fees, right?
Yep.
Okay. They're there.
Yeah.
But they are a lot less.
Significantly less.
Significantly less.
Yes. Yeah. You're looking at something that you're not no longer contributing to a pool or other people's. It's a lot more just these handful of things that we need to take care of as a community.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah, a lot less. So the deal I'm working on at the moment, the maintenance fee is $100 a month.
Right.
The square footage of this place is, I think, pushing about 2,500 square feet.
Yep.
So you've got the size, but you're paying a small fraction of what you would in this 21 grand magazine example of the townhomes there, where you're, I think, for like $1,600 a month.
Yeah, 100%.
Which with good reason. There's it's justified.
There's reason for it, but yeah, this is that nice. This is the weird cousin.
This is the weird cousin. Now, POTLs are a relatively new idea. Therefore, the age of our stock is a lot younger than the freeholds we started with. So in my eyes, I think these are even more desirable than some of the OG freehold townhomes because they're more modern. They have new mechanics in them. Heat. I'm not going to get into all the details. They've got a lot of modern things that some of these 1900-year-old built homes just don't have.
Yep.
So big fan. Big POTL fan.
And I'm going to bring this up. Lenders. Your lending can go farther because your maintenance fees are lower.
Good point.
When you're talking about something like a $1,600 maintenance fee, chances are your actual qualification gets reduced to account for that.
Yeah.
It's half of the maintenance fee is what your lenders will account for. So if it's $100, there's not much.
Your spending dollars go further because your monthly costs are lower.
Absolutely.
And the property taxes are relatively, more in line with a stacked townhouse than they are a detached house. So it's a really good alternative. The only challenge I have with this, a lot of realtors don't know how the hell to sell them or how to buy them.
Yeah. That's fair. There's a whole other form for them.
There's a whole different form. You don't use a condo form. You don't use a freehold form. You use a POTL. I think it's 111 or something like that. POTL. Yeah. It's growing on you, eh? POTL. You got to use a specific form. You still get a status certificate, so you must put in a condition of status review.
Yep.
A lot of agents don't know this.
Good to bring this up. Yeah.
Yes. And we know from experience, we've purchased these for our clients in the past, and there was a learning curve for me as well. The first one I did was like Queensway in Islington. It was with great realtor Paul Nuska, and he really helped ensure that we understood what everything was and how it worked.
So,
you treat them a lot like you would a condo in terms of the sale process.
Yep.
And so just making sure you have your T's crossed is very important.
Yeah, 100%. Well said, and that feels like a pro tip moment.
That's a pro tip.
That's a pro tip.
That's a pro tip. Yeah, definite pro tip moment. I mean, that's the big meat and potatoes. That's the Nobu all you can eat buffet.
That's the Nobu.
Yeah, that's the Nobu special roll right there. The amazing spider roll. Anything else you want to say? Where would you want to live if you can choose one of the three? What would your choice be?
If I had a choice?
Yeah,
I would probably. I'd be Freehold.
Freehold?
Yeah, I would do the Freehold.
I'd be POTL.
Yeah, you do POTL?
So I can tell people I live in a POTL.
Specifically.
Yeah. Me, I live in a POTL. Where are you? It sounds so elegant. No, I think they're for my lifestyle, I don't have to worry about putting new systems in and redoing the roof every year and the windows and all that other stuff.
There's a big headache that goes away from it. Yeah.
Now, in POTLs, you are responsible for a lot of that as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But because they're newer, the chances are you're going to get a little bit longer of a lifespan out of them than you would some of the
That makes a ton of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We need to find someone who wants to live in a condo townhouse and ask them why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll bring somebody on.
Yeah. You know the best condo townhouses? I don't even know what you consider this. 35 Wabash. Wabash. No?
No.
Doesn't ring. Wabash.
No.
Wabash on, Wabash off. Wabash. It's in Ronsi.
Oh, okay.
It's right by the park. It's these are like this is like the most hybrid townhouses you could imagine, because they're in a mid-rise size building and all the units are 2 to 3 stories high, but it's not your stacked Joe Shuster style. It's more like a condo. It looks like a condo building.
Oh.
Yeah, 35 Wabash.
Okay, I'm going to check that out.
It's really sweet. Yeah. The units there, Adrian and I almost bought a place there.
Oh, get out of here.
Before we ended up where we were. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we were really, I'm just not a Ronsi guy.
I was going to say, you don't peg me as one.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think do you think I'm where I should be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but okay. I'll take it. Dover and Eglinton until I die, maybe.
The feel of it, 100%. Yeah. Also, we had talked about on episode 1.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I remember this.
You're going back in the archives.
What makes your perfect neighborhood?
Yeah.
And this is it. Like this makes this is it. It's still that. It's got a little more of a worker's element to it. It's not super polished.
Yeah.
It's got a little more of.
I like the grit, the grittiness of it, 100%. And Ronsi, you used to be cool. You used to have that grit, but I find the way prices have gone by design, if I may, the coffee really sucks in Ronsi.
Now the real reasons come out.
If I may.
Shots fired.
Yeah, sorry, just not a fan of Ronsi coffee. There's very few places out there that serve. I feel like that's the birthplace of hipster coffee, and it just doesn't resonate with me.
Oh, I get that. I get where that comes from.
That strong, and hey, a lot of people like it. They get the boost of
high,
energy.
Yeah, the high is real.
Very real.
Yeah.
Well, I probably will never sell in Ronsi again. So for all your central Toronto needs, give me a shout. Ronsi's a great area. I love it. Just don't see myself living there.
Yeah. No, it's fair. It's one of the most, like, it's such a welcoming space when you're walking through those neighborhoods. Yeah. 1,000,000%.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think I'm done dissing Toronto neighborhoods. Where's the last place you want to live in the city? That's not a good question. Let's get more enemies. Yeah. We don't need them hating both of us. What's your predictions for the World Series?
Oh, I'll predict. My prediction, Blue Jays are going to take it home.
Oh, baby.
That's right.
Okay, so it's a best of 7, so you got to win 4 to win the World Series. What do you think the series goes to?
I'll say it goes to 6.
6 and 6.
Yeah.
Jays and 6.
Yeah, I'll say it goes
to
6.
I like it. Swept in 4. No, Jays and 6. I literally, like, even if I could afford a game ticket, can we talk about that maybe for a quick second?
Yeah.
What time are we at?
42.
Okay, we're gonna ramble about the Jays ticket prices for a hot second here. Yeah, they're selling on StubHub and SeatGeek for $4,500 a ticket.
Yeah.
But I don't know anyone who's paying those prices.
Me neither. The highest price I've heard so far to date $8,000 a ticket.
Is that what we heard last night at dinner?
Nope.
Oh.
We heard last night at dinner was $7,000 a ticket.
Oh.
And officially this is...
So we know 4 people who spent that price on tickets.
Sold, I will say, on the seller's side because...
Well, a buyer had to buy it for it to sell.
Yes, yeah.
So
but in my personal, my relationship, yeah.
Do you have season tickets?
No, God, I wish right now.
You Roncy resident, you? I hate you. No. I love Roncy. I do. Just not their coffee. I love Joey. His coffee's great. I don't think anybody's spending that type of money. I think the prices are going to come down. Okay, they're not going to be $500, but I don't see somebody dropping $6,000 in the city to watch the Jays play.
So what are the 500s at right now? They're like $1,200.
The cheapest price I saw yesterday was $1,250. $1,250.
$1,250.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, and I paid $365 after fees and.
You figure there should be like parades in the street if you're at that price point with your nosebleed tickets.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. If they think the demand for prices is that high, why is it not showing in the streets? Like, why are we having more?
More emphasis on everything? Yeah. I mean, maybe it's because they're killing people's social media posts. If I may,
maybe because you can't mention this team without getting a cease and desist order. Possibly. No. The only angle I could think of is because we're playing LA, maybe big money from LA is coming. And they're like, well, plus Canadian dollar, like 4,500, that converts to like
the brain wheels are working.
$300 American.
That actually does make a lot of sense.
That's the only angle where I could justify it, but I don't see how many LA citizens are going to come up to Toronto.
I don't know.
Maybe a lot.
It's possible. Yeah. If it's it's possible.
Yeah. But I love Doug Ford's like, we're gonna deal with this. Do you know he's the one who?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Actually, Molly C was just talking to me
ranting about it.
Yeah.
I know what he's going to do. This guy's so predictable, folks. What they're doing is an atrocity. We're going to put it back starting January 1st. So this year,
he's going to completely disregard all this.
We know the Leafs ain't going to the Stanley Cup this year. We're 4 games in. I think I'm pretty confident I won't be going to any Game 7s this year. Because we have World Cup in 2026. So my only thing is he might try and save ticket prices for World Cup next year, but you ain't getting $500 Blue Jays tickets.
No.
It's just not.
No, this is not in the cards.
Not happening.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Unless it is an empty building by the time it comes. I mean.
What do you mean?
No one's selling tickets. They're going to have to drop their prices. $1,200 for nosebleeds sounds insane.
It is insane. Nobody should be paying. That's just egregious. It doesn't. I mean, I don't know. I won't be that guy. I guess some people are willing to, but I don't think the stadium will be empty and then tickets will come down to. I mean, in Joey's world that would be great, but I don't think so.
This is the Toronto Maple Leaf baseball game helmet.
Yeah, the only baseball game we'll be watching in October is Christy Pitts.
Yes,
for free.
Yeah,
with JP Kelly, which I think the season's over, so we probably won't even be watching a game. But there is one event that might happen that could actually make your reality true, and we're getting into alien talk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I figured we should keep this story alive. At the end of every episode, I'm going to give the people an update of Atlas 31 Comet. This is what I was telling you about. You remember? Yeah.
Atlas 31.
This is when Joey turns off. He's like, oh, God, he's in the alien talk again. I am completely enthralled by this thing. It is now on the other side of the sun, so NASA telescopes can't see it.
Oh.
It also started broadcasting something, and NASA killed all the feeds, so the general public couldn't see what it is.
Oh, man.
And it traveled so close to Earth or in our orbit that it triggered our, I'm going to get this wrong, but like our universal defense system. This is real, man. This is real. Don't look at me like that. This is real. Okay, if you want to go to the Jays game for free or for $200, you damn well better hope E.T. comes super close to Earth, because that's the only shot we have of affording tickets to that game. I took a screenshot and I sent it to me because I knew you were going to doubt me. 1 hour before we went to podcast, A.V. Loeb, who is a Harvard scientist, he warned that the Manhattan-sized interstellar object zipping through our solar system could be an extraterrestrial Trojan horse, Joey.
Oh, good Lord.
Whose presence has major implications for humanity. He said, after October 28th, you might not be able to fly for vacations. Which I didn't get. I'm like, what? How is that going to impact?
So, wait, okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you've done a lot of research.
I'm the expert.
I have a friend of mine who's been, who watches every episode. Shout out Rob P.
Rob P.
He sent me something recently. Was there a technology that has come out that is allowing us to see this for the first time?
The James Webb Telescope.
This is the first time we're using it and seeing.
Oh, no, James Webb Telescope has showed us parts of the universe we've never seen before.
And when did this exist?
2-3 years ago?
2-3 years ago.
The telescope the technology was being used.
That it started out.
Yeah.
And then this came out of...
This is like 3 months in the making.
Okay.
So like in the summertime, they're like, this big thing is coming towards Earth. In November, it should be very close and potentially a threat.
Oh my God, a birthday present for me.
Joey, go home. E.T., go home. We definitely got to hit up Nobu before Atlas 31 makes its way into our social.
Okay, let's...
But sorry, what's...
Oh, the whole point of me saying this was I started watching... He sent me a video.
Yeah.
And I started watching it, and it had something to do with this new technology that's coming out, and it's hard for people to get a grasp of what's happening because the technology is new, and the guy who's making the case that this is a real thing is kind of stating it on this might happen more often than we think it does, and that this is we're wanting to believe it to be real.
Okay,
but it's he's making his assumptions on this first time that we're seeing this particular thing that's happening, but it might happen more often, and the trail and path that it's going on is very similar to what we've seen before. I've only watched about 5 minutes of the video so far, so so I won't continue until I got the rest of it down.
That's a very fair point, and there's a lot of people that are saying similar things of that nature. It's just this is behaving unlike a comet or a meteoroid.
Yeah,
there's a lot of changes in direction that a comet or meteoroid wouldn't do.
Okay.
And also the tail and the way it's emitting energy, and then it the theory is it was using the sun. It was harvesting something from the sun, either to power if it's a spaceship or something, and letting off large amounts of nickel and water around Mars. That will, I know this sounds really crazy, guys. Stick with me. You listen to me talk about POTL, this is worth it. Planting life on Mars. That's it. That's my point. Elon Musk was onto something this whole time, and if this market doesn't work out, we've got another planet to live on.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and if you want to join that trip, my birthday is November 6th. We're going to be buying tickets as soon as they become available, and we'll be taking that trip out to Mars as quick as possible.
Joey tour to Mars. Atlas 31. Maybe we'll get Jakob Pertl to come along. Yeah. We'll be serving Nobu sushi on our flight to Mars.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. We'll cater it. We'll bring some of our friends along. Sarah Jessica Parker is going to be there, I'm sure.
Who?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, I thought you said Sergio Saporco. No. Sounds like a childhood friend of mine. Sergio Saporco, one of the paisans from the hood. Sarah Jessica Parker will be there.
Yes. Yeah.
Who I think just turned 60 this week.
There's more information
if
that we
wanted to know, if you were interested. We've definitely run out of time here on episode 102, the POTL podcast. The Townhouse special.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Enjoy.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be back maybe in 2 weeks. I think we gotta regroup. We gotta regroup. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening.
All right. Thanks for listening to the Toronto Living's Real Estate Podcast. You could find more information on how we work over at torontolivings.com. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter to get price reports from over 150 different neighborhoods in the city each and every month.
If you got any value, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you made it this far, thanks for listening.